Hello. Good afternoon and welcome to some Train Sim World 5. How are you guys doing? Welcome Nabil, welcome Nerd, welcome Hank, welcome Dommy. I still need to reset the whole point system. I keep forgetting, shock. But yeah, it'll be done at some point. We are live on TikTok once again. So hello to anyone that's watching over there. Hello if you're watching on YouTube. Because right now, as far as it is, only my my Twitch peeps are chatting away. Let's see what we have in chat. I'm doing good, thank you, Dommy. How are you, mate? No. I was finalizing my my video on YouTube, the AC one. I thought it was a cheeky one. I know I said I wanted to do a review, and I will do that eventually. But I thought to myself, let me do something right now, just to put something out there, get some content out. And usually, honestly, that kind of content does seem to do well, generally speaking. So, whatever, we'll see in it. Well, Nabil has the most points now, Nerd, for now, until everything gets reset, innit? Right, so we'll start off by doing the final journey mode run on Frankfurt to Fulda, and then we've got, if I'm not mistaken, everyone's favorite, San Bernardino. And we've got three relatively short ones, so we'll probably mess around with some either. Actually, no, I'm not going to say it. We'll see. We'll get to it. When we get to it, we'll get to it, innit? When we get to it, we'll get to it. Right. Let's get cracking with this one. We've got Regional Express 50 4540 Frankfurt Main to Bebra. I can't say I've ever heard of Bebra. No AC, Hank. I did consider it. I really considered it. But the reality is, what am I going to do? There's 5 tracks, 20 cars. Am I just going to do some practice laps, just going around, not really doing much? Could do some races, but I feel like that would get boring really quick. There's just not much to do, man. Until they sort out the academy, there's not much to do. When hour 44 is crazy, Dommy. That's why I initially planned to do it at the end of last stream, and I didn't because 144 is insane. But we've got time today. Putting forward, get PZB and CFA on, get it. Doors open. Let me get a train line on before I get told off for not having it by ASR. Where is it? I can barely see. There we go. I can barely see like my little reticle. So bright. The lighting is interesting to say the least. Are there no? Where's my Where's my train lights? Oh, there they are. Okay, they're on. Cool. Sweet. Let's get the wipers going. And we're good to go. You know what San Bernardino done me? I'm not going to lie. I think San Bernardino is bang average, yeah? Which, obviously, we all do, right? Nothing, like, super special about it. Bring you a little closer. But how many routes do we have that aren't bang average? It is what it is. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. I don't hate it personally. I know there aren't many fans of it. Personally, I don't hate it. I had a nightmare with it at the beginning when all those performance issues were occurring. But to tell the truth, I'm pretty cool with it. Nabil, you're on TikTok, innit? Would it be better, yeah, to put my camera on top and the game in the middle, or keep it as it is now? What do you think? Yeah, Nabil's reviews are banging. Like very on point, very detailed, very says it how it is. Have I ever played LMU? It depends. What does LMU stand for? And then I might be able to tell you. Stone Factory reset Bill's memory. Old AC is better. As it stands, yeah. To be honest, as it stands, yeah. Maybe you know logo. Oh, the thing is, Nabil, the logo is there sort of to make up for what would be empty space because there's I don't know how it is on your side as a viewer, but on my side, there's always text there. So anything that would actually be content there gets blocked anyway. Um, and bearing in mind as well, I can't really make the game any bigger because then it will be cut off because of obviously the dimensions. So I feel like I'm working with it as best as I can right now, basically. Where's our phone? Am I blind? Where's the phone? Oh. Procedure signals indicate. Thank you very much, Chief. I'm glad that you're doing well, Connor. I'm doing good, thank you, my man. Good to see you again. Did I add you as a stream element manager? I don't know. I can't lie. I don't know. Why do you ask? Should I? I know I've added you as a manager somewhere, but I don't remember what it was. I'll be very honest. Good as it is, cool. Is anyone actually watching on TikTok? Yeah. The thing is with TikTok lives is that I could reset the points if I was. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. Well. Remind me after the stream. I was gonna say I'll do it now and then I end up forgetting. You are not what, Dommy? What are you not? Say the link explaining it. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. See, as you said that to me, I haven't got a notification. Sometimes I'll get a notification instantly on Discord from like a direct message. Other times it will show up like 2 hours later, or it just doesn't show up at all. And there's nothing to really tell what it's going to be on any given day. Oh, you're not watching on TikTok, Dommy? Okay, thanks for letting me know, I guess. What do you mean demented nerd? Why? It's not nice. Sam's Autistic Travel Adventures. Hello, mate. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You was getting a bill? I don't know, bro. So initially, I made it so that I didn't get notifications because I didn't want like because I was getting notifications from like every server I was part of. I wasn't going through each of them and changing the settings independently. So I turned my notifications off completely, and then did everything manually for each server I was part of, or just left server because I was part of a lot of servers that I had no interest in. So then I removed myself from whatever I wasn't interested in. Whatever I was interested in, I muted the notifications, and then on my phone, allowed notifications again, and did it for like private messages and stuff. So everything's enabled as it should be, but for whatever reason, I still don't get anything. Saving up for a PC so I can get TSW again. Had it on Xbox, but it kept crashing. Yeah, on PC, Sam, you're going to get the best experience. Of course, you need to have a decent PC. It's not just, oh, I've got a PC now, I can play TSW at ultra settings. You do need to have a decent, decent specs out PC. Although bearing in mind, no matter what you run, you're going to struggle with something in TSW. You're still better off at least covering your own backside when it comes to any issues you may encounter. Not to mention mods, in the form of enhancements, increased timetables from DLCs, increased modded timetables. The benefits for TSW on PC go on and on and on. Because I'm always forgetting. You know what? I'm not as bad as I used to be now. I've been improving recently. Let me not speak too soon. What exactly is clickety clack music, nerd? Getting quite inexpensive on plenty of storage. I'm assuming, Sam, you're gonna buy it put together already, or will you be putting it together yourself? Well, I mean, it's your job to judge. No, ultimately, yes, in a way, yeah. But I think it's fair to say that I can vouch for me. Oh right, click clack music, interesting. I was thinking more click clack in terms of like track joints and like the sound that the train makes as it's going over. I was really bad. I know how to build. Yeah, fair enough, Sam. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, I've said this before. I'll say it again. Pre-built PCs are now a lot more priced closer to if you were to put it together yourself. Once upon a time, you would have saved hundreds, pounds, dollars, euros, whatever. You would have saved hundreds in building a system yourself, even buying the bits new compared to buying a pre-built. But now the prices are a lot more. They make a lot more sense than they used to, put it that way. Well, no, you just say like, I don't know, like rap music or like, I don't know, something clickety clack. What the hell's clickety clack? How is that meant to understand that? Yeah, you're referring to like a rap beat. It wasn't just a beat though, isn't it? It was like a whole song, which is wild. If I can get my hands on I should be able to get my hands on a Mozart either in February or March. Or at least put an order through. I don't know when it will be delivered. The worry is we're over the halfway point in January now, and I still haven't got any emails about stock. Although I am only waiting on one website for that. But nonetheless, I look around every now and again. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth even going for like an R5 bundle with a regular steering wheel. The only issue is even the regular steering wheel it comes with, like the car wheel, it's the same size as like what I've got, which is not what I'm looking for. I want like a full size car wheel. I know they come in various different sizes, but relatively speaking, a bigger wheel than what you get with like a G29. But anyway. The R5 bundle with a car wheel is available locally, so I could pick it up, and then I just have to worry about buying the truck wheel with the clamp, and the stalks and stuff. So I could do 1 month by one and then the other month by the other. But it would just be extra money for no reason, like, because I wouldn't really have a use for that wheel. I'd use it temporarily because then I'd buy a full size one anyway. Wait, those are the lyrics. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. That I don't remember. Yeah, fair enough. That I don't remember. You can't blame me though. There are so many more important things worth taking up my brain space than clickety-clack. Stalks are in shipping. Nice. I didn't know you put an order for them. Nice. So how long have you been waiting for them? I assume you saying that you ordered them from China. I assume you ordered them directly from Moza. Hank, yeah, you're reminding me. Yeah, we did have that conversation yesterday, didn't we? With regards to Fanatec. The only... Oh, man, I don't know. Fanatec don't do a truck wheel, though. They don't do a truck wheel style clamp. You know? That's why Moza are winning me over. If it was just a matter of a direct drive wheel for normal, like, sim racing, then yeah, I think it would be a lot more tricky to kind of figure out where to go. But the fact that I'm going to do a lot of truck simming and bus simming, it's a no-brainer, if we're being honest. What do you mean change the external part of the wheel? Nerds. What do you mean? You're gonna unscrew the wheel side again. What I mean is, the wheel that comes with a bundle that's local to me, that I can actually buy, right? I can just go outside and buy it right now. It comes with a wheel that's too small. It's too small for my liking. I don't get it twisted. I've driven cars with steering wheels this size, like what I've got now and what I had on my G29. I did my driving test in a car with a very, very small steering wheel, but that's just not what you would normally come across. Have they given you an ETA, nerd, on when it will be delivered? Fanatec is racing focus, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad at all. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm not going to get it because it's trash or because it compares badly to Moza. It's literally preference. And the Moza stuff is more suited to my needs because, literally because of the truck wheel alone. The stalks could have won me over, but the fact you've got the truck wheel and the stalks, I mean, it really is a no-brainer. Right, nerds, but I would still have to buy the bigger wheel. Like, what would I swap it with? Or are you saying, like, find a wheel on like, eBay or something and swap it that way? CSL 400 euros. That's what's the torque for that wheel? That doesn't, off the rip, that doesn't seem like a bad shout. Truck wheel is huge, apparently bigger than normal. Wait, no. So are you saying get the truck? I can get the truck wheel and make it smaller, or what? 5 Newton meters. And how much is the R5 in a bill? If you don't mind checking. Very annoying. I'm right. I don't get TikTok chat. Watch your back. I am heading to Well, the train itself is heading to Bebra, but we are only taking it as far as Fulda. We're going the whole way. We're doing the whole line, basically, of what we've got on the DLC. So much for multi-stream. 5.5 Newton. Okay, so you know what? That's actually not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout at all. In terms of value, not a bad shout. And you know what? If all you're going to do is sim racing, that's perfect. You know what I can do for TikTok? I don't think I've got my chat box there. Oh, I do, but it's hidden. Oh, it's hidden behind the banner. Let me put it there. And then where can I put it that it will make sense? Maybe here on the right side. No, because then you kind of miss it. I'll put it here, I think. Talk definitely matters, Hank. Talk certainly matters. That's literally what defines different direct drive bases. You're drawing the BR101, Domi. Interesting. Feel free to put it on the Discord later on whenever you're done. That would be cool to see. One trip from China normally takes one to work. Okay, well then that's the thing, isn't it? You're waiting shipping. That's the problem. You don't know when you don't know when it's going to be shipped. I mean, the bill, it's not the greatest, but it's coming from China, bro. So makes sense, man. Like it or hate it, it makes sense. Hello, Hulk. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. It's smart to operate from America or Europe. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't. I mean, I know they're fairly new, but I'm surprised they haven't moved over to another continent or have like another base elsewhere. Because right now they're only relying on their suppliers. So it's a sell in Europe, the UK and Australia. Oh, is that what LMU stands for, Hank? No, I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it. I've seen quite a bit of gameplay here and there, but I'm yet to try it out myself. Have you played it? I know it had a fair few issues when it was released, but surely some improvements have been made. I'd like to think the same, Nabil. I'd like to think so as well. Like I was going on about having like a setup for so long when I was sim racing. And it would be very handy to get this flipping steering wheel off my desk. I can't type. It's so annoying to type with a big off steering wheel just in your face. So whenever I want to write like a script or just do anything, it's so annoying. Oh, you haven't tried it yet, Hank? Your old PC couldn't handle it, Hank. What GPU are you running on your old PC? An RX 560. Yeah, I can kind of understand. Because even people with high-end GPUs were struggling from what I remember. I mean, if your GPU can handle flight sim, I'm pretty sure it'll be able to handle LMU. Tell me, are you still in your honeymoon phase with your GPU? Are you still like not really able to believe the kind of visuals that you're seeing? Trust me, my friend, once you upgrade the rest of your system, it's gonna be a beast. And you're in a position where you don't even have to worry about getting a new GPU for like possibly the next 2-3 years, which is such a blessing. You love it. I mean, it's difficult not to. It's difficult not to. I love having like massive gaps between stations. I think that's like my favorite type of like service, like regional express. The only time I'm happy to do like a subway kind of service if it was the London Underground. I mean, Domi, do you use a Wi-Fi connection or Ethernet? The only reason I want to go R21, right, is so that I don't leave anything on the table. Like, I want to get a full experience, and I know it's not a necessity. I know. But you know me, man. I go all out. But I do not doubt that 5 Newton meters is enough. I don't doubt that at all. I know I'm being extra. I'll be the first person to say so. And I'm ready to get the R5 bundle anyway. So I'm not like being anal about getting an R21, but I'd prefer an R21. Did you say the R21 is diabolical but cheap, Dommy? Any particular reason why a water cooler, Hank? Generally speaking, you'll get the same performance whether you go for an air cooler or a water cooler. Usually, water coolers kind of look better. There are some pretty air coolers. I do like my Lian Li one. It's got like RGB that goes around it, but it's like a honeycomb pattern, and then on the thing itself there's like a ring of like RGB, and it's really nice. And there's like an option to put like a metal piece on the cooler, like it's magnetic, if you want to block the Lian Li logo, which I think is a brave decision. But shout out to them. What I'm worried about, boys, is so we spoke about the 5090, right? And the Founders Edition is a 2-slot card. Sensational, amazing. Have you lot seen The third party designs for the 5090. I think they're bigger than the 4090. I don't know what case is going to be able to handle a third party 5090. Unless I just run my motherboard without a case. You just use like a test bench kind of thing. Honestly, nerds, I would love to try out the R5, mate. Is it worth catching a flight to Australia for? That I'm not too sure of, my friend. The fact that it's a Supreme Nabil, I already know it's going to be diabolical in size. I already know. Better cooling, Hank. I think as long as you go for anything that's not a 120, you should be alright. I think the difference between 240mm rad and a 360 is not... It's negligible. And what Nerd said as well. Which is why my radiator sits on top of my case. And doesn't hang below. Where I'll probably have a better luck fixing it too. MSI. Oh yeah, no. But they always make the biggest cards in the build. Always. And don't get me wrong. It's going to be a hell of a GPU. Cooling's going to be incredible. The power's going to be incredible. It's just going to be tonk. That's some old school London slang for you. Hold on a second. Why do I have to be in an economy shipping? In a box? Why do I have to take the short straw? Nerds, listen, mate. Is this a red? Oh my god, this is a red. I thought it was going to be after the station. Jesus. So the plan was when I was able to get a Lian Li 011 dynamic case to move everything to there. Like that's why even the cooler's white. Because I want to get a white case. It was going to be this beautiful masterpiece, right? I guess I've just got uncomfortable with it. Not gonna lie, I guess I've just got uncomfortable with it. And the fact that I'm gonna build a whole new system anyway. I don't know if an 011 dynamic will fit a third party 5090 as well. So I'm gonna wait for the specs to come out and then do some research all over again. Why not, Nabil? Because of how easy it would be to get dirty. I mean, yeah, fair enough, nerd, but you know, I think I'll just bite the bullet and just get a regular ticket. Well, it's gonna need maintenance, Nabil. It is gonna need maintenance, but that's the price you pay for beauty, innit? Like when you see like cars or trucks that are like modified and have these crazy beautiful paint jobs. That's super shiny and everything, and you know, like chrome rims and all of that, like show cars. They look gorgeous, but you let a couple specks of dust get onto it, and it's done for. Just the price you pay, isn't it? Yeah, but they're expensive, nerds. From what I remember, I haven't had to look at them in a while, but I remember them being super expensive. There was one I saw at CES. I forgot what. I think it was an MSI one, like it's black and gold, huge one, gorgeous though, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I don't even imagine the price of that. The price would probably be the price of a 5090 Founders Edition, looking at $2,000. Wouldn't be surprised. Because I know they were like $1,000 motherboards a few years ago. So I wouldn't be surprised if the prices have continued to go up. All right, Dommy. See you soon, mate. I mean, yeah, it sounds like the dream, nerds. But it's going to have to come out at some point out of my body, right? And then what? I'll just have to bite the bullet and fast. Dommy, there aren't many cases big enough for an MSI, a high-end MSI card, mate. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Oh yeah, no, don't get twisted. I'm gonna need a whole new. I'm probably gonna get, if I can, a 1500 watt PSU. Fortunately, those have come down in price, seemingly. And am I coming back to ETS? Bro, I was thinking about OMSI too today. I was asking myself, when am I going to come back to OMSI? I'll come back to ETS when I'm going to stick around on a particular version for a while. Which is why I mentioned it the other day. Also, my people, I never, ever, ever ask this. But I'm going to give it a try and we'll see what the result will be. Please do share the stream, whether on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Please do share the stream. I'd appreciate that a lot. Follow if you're not following yet. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. All that good stuff. No, we're not going to talk about Adlan's PC hardware, Nabil. No, we're not going to talk about that. I'll get a cardboard case. You know what I should do? Get like an old school, a super old school, like almost yellowish PC case, like them really old ones, with like a floppy disk drive. And then just build like a sleeper. Nah, nerds. Have you forgotten that that era of YouTube is long done, my friend, when people used to post themselves and record it? We've gone through some times on YouTube, you know. We've watched some content. I don't know what you're talking about, Nabil. It's just fog. Don't worry. The thing is, yeah, I'm planning on making that content again when I start building my new system and when I move this one over as well, because I am gonna get this one its own proper case. There'll be a chance to do a lot of content, right? But then once all of that is done, then what? I'm not a tech YouTuber, you know. What do I then make content on? Your phone has a storage of 350,000 floppy disks. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Considering a lot of them were in the kilobytes. Sounds about right. Will end just like last time. What do you mean, Nabil? What will end? Sorry. Still waiting for the Samsung SSD video to come. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Keep waiting on it. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Why did I release the brakes and the train started slowing down? Talking of truckers MP, I'm not gonna lie. When I do come back to ETS, it's gonna be TMP for a while. I'll give you a little heads up from now. It's gonna be TMP for a while. I did say I was gonna try it for a little while and then see how it goes. If I just find it super boring again, then I'll come back to Convoy. And you know what? I might not even bother with my own convoys. I might just find like a server that's popping and then we can all join it. So at least there'll be some activity, you know? And I'll probably look for like a 128 player convoy server that's got a ton of players and just join that one. I don't think a server has hundreds of like over even like 30 players, nerds. Nabil, what are we doing right now? What are we doing? Just going through the archives. My second best video, yes. And what of it? And what of it? How is a GTA San Andreas video still getting views and likes to this day? Legendary. I should have made it a series where I do the same for like GTA 4, GTA 5. Thank you for the posture check, Cake. I keep forgetting to sort out my alerts for channel points. I'll get to that at some point. Nabil, there are a lot of funny comments on that video, I'm not gonna lie. Explore all the hard roads to drive on like Myros. I mean, we could, if you really wanted to like properly spice it up, we could just get like a super difficult map. There are those maps, those like fictional maps that have you basically just driving on cliff edges the whole time. We get one of those maps and then get cracking on that. I know, no, Bill, I know. But if you really want a proper challenge, you know. That's why I fell in love with pro mods, because you find those roads, but they're legit. You know, they exist. Have the pro mods team and the Maghreb map team collabed yet? Or not yet? Let me say it properly, Maghreb. Oh no, definitely no, especially with the later reworks and DLCs. But I'm talking like back in the day. When I first fell in love with Pro mods, talking like 2016 times, 2015, 16. The quality of default vanilla DLC has increased a great deal since. Or even the RPM map. That's got quite a few collabs now. No new news. Hopefully soon. Even TMP has pro mods, which is cool. But the server is so quiet, man. Well, compared to the main one, it's super quiet. I might just end up looking for a convoy server instead, you know. Because even the pro mods map would get, I think, tired quite quickly without AI vehicles. Hello, Garen. What version of TSW includes Long Island Railroad by default? Well, none. Unless you buy a particular bundle. Is there a bundle that includes like a Long Island Railroad? I don't know. They usually do bundles for countries, right? So I know there's definitely a US bundle. I just don't know whether it has Long Island Railroad in it or not. The game by default, the 3 routes it comes with are not Long Island Railroad, whether you buy TSW5, TSW4, TSW3. So either way, no matter how you go about it, you would have to buy it as a separate DLC. Unless it's part of the US bundle, which I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. You'd have to check. That's your mentality, nerd. That sounds a lot like you than it does me, my friend. Don't try and project it onto me. Thanksgiving starter, but the crazy thing is, I genuinely don't know whether you're trolling or not. Is that what the US bundle is actually called? It can't be right. Thanksgiving was in November. Oh my god. Does it include Long Island Railroad in the bill? It does. Okay. Well, Garen, there is a bundle, at least on Steam, that includes the Long Island Railroad route. And when you do buy it, if you're going to buy it separately, please ensure you get the new one, not the old one. Because there are 2. And for whatever reason, they haven't removed the older one when the new one came out. Hey, hello, Jackson. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, thank you. I think I'm looking forward to going back to work tonight. I've practically been off for two weeks. And when you're only there 2 days a week, it's quite a lot. Although, I have let my management know that I'm open to doing full time, so... what that might do to the streams could be interesting. Diabolical name. Wait, what name? Thanksgiving bundle. Yeah, yeah. In January. In January. Come on, man. I'm assuming they created it around Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving period, and then just didn't change it. Oh my god, I'm driving with my tail lights on. Only because the brakes are OP, Jackson. It's a lot easier to stop smoothly when the brakes are super OP than it is when they're more what you'd expect. Full braking at 300 meters before, that's crazy. As long as you enter a station at roughly 50 kilometers an hour, you should be okay. It then becomes a lot easier to control. And then once you get a bit more confident, you can become a bit more brave and then start coming into the stations a little bit hotter. It depends on the train you're driving, realistically. With this train, I could enter the station at 120 kilometers and still stop where I need to stop. Will it be a smooth stop? Not particularly, but it's possible. It works though. I mean, yeah, I can't argue with that. That's why I say, innit? Listen, my job is to get passengers from A to B. No one said it has to be comfortable. Like right now, I need to get to Bad Salmunster, platform 3, for 60 and 40. It doesn't say calmly, peacefully, in a relaxed manner, smoothly. I just need to get to that station at that time. So the way I read that is by any means necessary. Getting to the destination, squish up at the window is better than not getting to the destination at all. Now I'll do that. Is it difficult to believe though, nerds? When have Dovetail made a solid effort to really crack down on performance when it hasn't been just for a particular route, like the West Coast Main Line South, for example? Every other company, studio that I've witnessed that has had bad performance in their games have taken a game version just for performance. Like, we'll update the game just for performance update. Like, really focus on what's going wrong exactly. They'll take the time out I've never seen Dovetail do that. Wait, Jackson, what? Yeah, that's when they'll take it a bit more seriously. No. Like I understand that it's every company's sole focus, not sole focus. Sorry, every company's main focus to make some money, obviously. But you know, you'd expect the company to try and at least mask that with some good customer care, good game care. The way it's done with TSW is quite shameless. Like it's very, 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 very obvious that the main focus is money and income. And everything else falls way below that. Nice one, Jackson. Nice one. Good. Of course you're getting better, man. That was never out the question. Or were you thinking that this could be the end of you? Exactly, you know. Like, don't you think SCS also has finances at the forefront of their mind? But it's a lot more difficult to see that as a customer when all we see is real flipping good content. Bananas can be green. Yes, Hank. Thank you very much for that fun fact of the day. Mostly they're yellow indeed. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Do you think they're stopping it for me? It does seem that way, doesn't it? There's no other explanation. I've got no comment, Jackson. I've got no comment. They have indeed done that. They have indeed done that. Yeah, I prefer bananas when they're a bit more solid. Just after the transition from yellow to green, from green to yellow. We'll say that, nerds. We'll say that. Yeah, the ICU's running early, definitely. I sometimes have an allergy to bananas. I say sometimes because it's literally that. Bananas, pears, apples. Those are the fruits I remember. I'll sometimes react to them, I sometimes won't. I'm like that with prawns as well, although I haven't reacted to prawns in a while. But I sometimes react, I sometimes don't. Yeah, thank you, Jackson. And I didn't learn about that until, I think, maybe 2 months ago. I had no idea that that was the thing. But it made so many things make sense. So many things. Only the pill. Only the pill. Maybe that's what it is. Wow. I never considered. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. Thank you for dropping that. I've never considered thinking maybe it's a pill. I just see an apple as a whole thing, you know. But maybe it could be that. Maybe that's the case for pears then as well. But there's nothing to explain the bananas. Although one thing I have noticed is that it tends to be the smaller bananas that I have more of an allergy to, which was a little bit annoying. Actually, no, it's not annoying. It's not annoying. They're sometimes sweeter, but I still prefer the big ones. That's a wild sentence. How do you recover from a 350 emergency brake? Nabil, I would put it to neutral, release the brakes, and wait. If you've got if you've triggered a TPWS emergency stop, then it should take 60 seconds, I think. Neutral, release the brakes, and just wait. And then you'll see the light clear. I don't know if you need to click it. It could be worth trying. But yeah. Oh no, that's my nuts are my main allergy. More specifically, peanuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts. Those ones. When I had my prick test, they got so big, they formed one massive swell. Hey, the ghost from Christmas past. Hello, Tim. Wow, hello, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. It's mostly the pill for most cross allergy fruits. Do you know? I had so many. I was in the hospital a lot as a child. Because of various conditions. Allergies being one of them. I got tested regularly. Not once. Ever. Do I recall being told by a doctor, hey, cross allergies are a thing. Here's what they are. Here's how it may affect you. Never. Why did I learn that at 28? My sister has a bad allergy to kiwis. Happy New Year to you as well, mate. How are you still subbed? How do you still have a sub? Oh, no. Don't get it twisted. We'll spend our whole lives learning. But I just feel like that's something that's quite important. I would have been super handy to know. Because prawns especially used to really not affect me to the point of like danger to life, but my lip would swell. Cumin as well. Not cumin. Oh, there's a spice. Which one is it? I forgot which one it was, but there's a spice that does it to me. I think it's cumin, but I'm not sure. And sesame seeds. They really would get my lips swelling. And just a general discomfort in like my mouth area. It would have been good to, it would have been good to know, man. Because I would be confused about it. My mum wouldn't know what to do. That is a very, very, very crazy bug to have with a loco that dropped with TSW5. Not a loco, sorry, an EMU. It wouldn't be acceptable if it was a train from like 2020, don't get it twisted, but the fact that it's one of the more later models in the game, it's unexcusable, man. Inexcusable, sorry. That's what mods are for, Tim. I even forgot about that. But I know you're on PS5. How's work going, by the way? A sad PS5 moment indeed. Nice one, man. That's good to hear. Nothing worse than having to be around people you don't like in an environment you don't like. There's not really any amount of money that will compensate that. You just got to know what you get with TSW, you know. It's what I was saying when we spoke about pre-ordering TSW5 way back when. You got to know it. I pre-ordered that game knowing I was going to get another TSW4 with the bugs and everything. Only thing different was a new map, couple new features, and some new routes. I see every release as more of like... Why? What did I do wrong there? What did I do wrong? Goodness me, that was loud. What did I do wrong though? No, the best prison managers in the past. Yeah. Yeah, my previous job. I think what gets me in my previous job was the fact that I was in charge of my team and I actually liked everyone and I liked the job itself, but I hated management. I hated the way the company did things. And as much as it was my highest paying job up until then, if not for me actually enjoying the work itself, I would have left. Yeah, I should do Jackson at least for another like hour and a half, at least. There is a green on that bottom set of signals, right? Yeah. Am I gonna need to, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. Bethel 90. Just in case. I pressed the wrong one. The doors have opened. Yeah, right idea. Just unfortunate execution, to put it lightly. What was the job? It was my cleaning job. Cleaning on the underground. That's some inspiration right there, you know. The reason I was even doing that in the first place, being a cleaner on the underground, was because I needed to get on the... I told myself, after getting declined and getting rejected by TFL so many times, I'm going to get my arse on the infrastructure by literally any means necessary. So I literally just Googled London Underground and was just applying for everything that was coming up. Being a station cleaner was one of them. I applied for that. When I got in, I was speaking to train operators, I was speaking to all types of managers, I was speaking to all the staff on the station, and just feeding myself, feeding myself, feeding myself. Without that, I wouldn't have gotten in. And it's the case for a lot of people. TFL is very interesting. It's not like your average job in terms of like what they're looking for. And then there's the fact that if you get rejected, any application you make within 6 months automatically gets rejected. I didn't know that. So I'd get rejected and apply again. Get rejected, apply just instantly. So at some point, I had gotten rejected legitimately. And then just continued to get rejected because I wasn't waiting for 6 months. So then when I finally learned that, I stopped, waited. First application I made after I got in. Are you excited for Thomas the Tank Engine, Tim? Oh god, no. I honestly didn't mind it at all. I enjoyed it. But like, and one of the worst examples that I have in memory that I always use was, for example, the station was clean, spotless. And so I was sitting down. I was basically, because I was at a terminus, we'd take care, we'd clean the trains. So I'm sitting down and I'm waiting for my train to come onto my platform that I was at. Manager comes, sees me sitting down. Why are you sitting down? So I explained that, station's done, basically, like, it's sparkling, and you can look around and see the station's bloody sparkling. It was a brand new station, so it was one of those ones where we had to maintain that cleanliness. But we had done that, and he was like, "No, you can't be sitting down. You got to be up, moving, doing something." I was like, "Okay, so what do you want me to do exactly? As this wall beside us is clean, you want me to start wiping the wall?" He was like, "Yeah." And in my disbelief, I repeated myself, like, wait, so as this wall is clean, you want me to wipe this wall as it's clean? He said, yeah. I walked away. It was safer for me to walk away than say what I would have wanted to say, and where my emotions was leading me. It was ridiculous. Local Metro High anyway. I mean, a lot of the cleaning companies are like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not surprised that I got in. Just turned off the tail lights and the train derailed. Things you love to see. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Things you absolutely love to see. Yeah, we've got that here as well, too. I'm not going to lie. I've seen I haven't seen it often, but I have seen it where on the end of some platforms, it will say SPAD hotspot. This is where all the ICEs will come and overtake us now. Where, they could have just been let through ahead of us before. But hey. The thing is, even him, yeah, he's got a mentality. It was a very, very like slave to the company mentality. The way he would tell me some things he's done. And he's saying it as if, well, number one, he's proud. And number two, as if I should listen to that and be like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Like work that he won't get paid for, certain ways he'd get treated. And I'm like, bro, that. If you were happy with that, I'm happy for you. Good for you, innit? That's cool. That's not me. So this A, B, and C, I'm not going to do. Bottom line, I'm not going to do. If you want me out of here, I'll go out of here. But I'm not doing that. Okay, it doesn't sit right with my principles. I never liked faking work. If I'm going to actually do work, I will do work and you'll see the result. But if you're going to tell me to fake it, what are we doing? Nabil, I feel like you get a lot of those. A lot of signs to stop your TSW sessions. When flying upside down, oh my god. Yeah, good shout, Hank. Otherwise, it may have been a trip to the hospital on this Friday afternoon. You're gonna fly off into space. What does that mean, Tim? You're heading out, or are you gonna somehow actually fly out into space? Matt wanted me to derail. That is crazy. Really, Tim? How so? Oh, the wiper, right. Sorry, I misread. I thought you said I'm gonna fly off. Oh, don't say that, because I'm gonna want to go and try it out now. This includes 2 key fixes: fix black screen issues, which I didn't have, thankfully. Resolving server issues to enable full online mode for all is currently in active development. Ugh. So it still hasn't been sorted, basically. What was the second fix? What was the second fix? They said one fix. They fixed the black screen issues. And then they just gave us an update on another fix that's coming later on. But what what was the second fix for this one? God knows, Nabil, what's up with the online, man. Cool. Like, when you see the Steam numbers, we've already... AC Evo has already peaked more than ACC and AC ever had. So, cool. They've had more players than they were maybe expecting and that they've dealt with in the past. But, come on, man. It's not really a way to reward your early access peeps, is it? Wow, Tim. Valid, then. You have a great and honourable. Wait, what? Why am I at 500 hertz? For what? For what? Yeah, Nabil. Those are the figures that I had seen. That wasn't even me. You know what? I should have used that little break to go to the bathroom. Arguably so, Tim. Yeah, yeah. I don't miss it, no. I consider it a lot more often than you probably think. Every time I go and look at my games before I start a stream, I do take a long hard look at Simro. I do. But I just don't feel compelled to go back to it right now. I'll probably come back to it with the add-on. I'll probably come back to it. I'll buy the add-on, give it another crack, and we'll see. But between now and then, nah. I have tried it. I think I streamed it twice after the update. And that was enough for me. I don't blame you either, Nabil, man. Nabil, I think you've got more class and taste than I do. So I'm not surprised. The desk light on, why not? I mean, I don't think we're gonna go through another tunnel now, but I don't know where the desk light. I don't know if this has a desk light. Oh, it does. I don't have to turn it on. Yeah, it's a weird place for it, innit? To put the light over a screen. But hey, maybe it made sense at some point. Oh, I do need to have a nap today before work. Okay, we're not gonna go until 7, maybe 5 something. So I'll be live for another hour and a half or so. Forgot about that. It could be that nerd, yeah, that's not a bad shout. How did both of you say that? You go in at 5 and finish at 10? I remember that. I used to do the shifts. I remember that. Have they removed my thing? They have. Look, they've removed it. I say it and then it goes. Is this not the latest DLC? The gameplay pack. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll go in an hour after you. Should I live stream myself while at work? Fixing TSW7. That is very what's the word? Optimistic. That would be good for you now, didn't it? I'd finally be streaming at some sensible hours for you. I find it funny that like if I put anything on Discord, I know No's gonna respond because he's gonna be awake. Everyone else is gonna be asleep, but it's like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning in the UK. Appreciate you, Nod. Yeah, I know, Nabil. It would make more sense with that one, you know. Because at least with that one, I was out and about, you know. I can't wait to start playing this game in full screen again, man. You know what's crazy? Yeah? If I just work full time for like 2 months, yeah, I'm done. I have everything I need. New PC, new monitor, Mo's up, gear. That's it. Then I can go back to doing part time. Sometimes I really consider it, you know, but then I'd lose my freedom. I like having the freedom to choose. Like if I want to do some overtime, I'll pick what days and times kind of suit me. But surely you got the opportunity to move up though, Tim, no? I miss my free food at Subway. Yeah. So you're not stuck then. You're alright. Or I could wait 6 months and then apply for like a different position and then do that full time. Mate, if I apply for like a train operator and like get in relatively quickly with training and stuff. Oh. With the new Piccadilly line trains around the corner, surely they're going to be taking on new train drivers. Or they could just train the current ones, I guess. Oh, no, they don't. They lost I won't say anything. 2 positions on a store manager, that's big. This soon as well. That would be huge. Worst case scenario is something you slap onto your CV, opens the door for that position elsewhere. Oh, okay, Tim, I understand. Okay, yeah. Understandable. Been there. 3 million. You know what I did at Subway? What did I do, Nabil? What did I do at Subway, my boy? It's diabolical. Debatably. I think pretty much after every shift, I would go home with maybe somewhere between 20 and 30 pounds worth of food. Now, considering I was working 6 days a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year, adds up to quite a lot. But I was actually working my ass off. Like I was doing everything. I was doing management stuff while just being in my position. I was ordering stuff for the shop. Like I was opening, closing. I was training people. I was doing everything. I can say with chest, I was probably the best worker there. I was so what, bro? Your sandwich, yeah, would look. Not only would it look elite, you'd get it in 30 seconds flat from start to finish. No mess, clean cut, quick with calculating change. Oh man. Nabil, there was a time when I wasn't buying grocery. I didn't need to. I actually didn't need to. Snacks, I would get from Subway. Cookies, crisps, muffins, sandwiches. Because I would take a couple or a few sometimes. I'll take 2 or 3 home with me. Footlongs. If I know, like, I'm not working the next day. There was something extra diabolical I did, I won't say. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'll put it this way. I know someone who was very hungry late at night one time. Went to the Subway, opened it, made a sandwich, closed it back up, and went home again with the sandwiches. That was probably the worst thing that was done. Extra tomato, man, allow it, please. Tim, I was sometimes closing at 3 a.m, bro. We'd close the shop at 3 a.m. But fortunately, we'd start the closing process from like midnight or 1. You start like slowly putting stuff away, closing off certain seating areas. Without a doubt. Yeah. The most diabolical thing. Being armed with that key was that key was a weapon. I won't lie. That key was a weapon. But yeah, like I said, yeah, someone done it anyway. I don't know. I don't remember who it was. You know what's crazy, nerd? During my time there, I fell on some really hard times that were completely out of my control. and I considered it. Like, jokes aside, I actually considered it. We've been through some stuff, boys. No, Dan, this isn't cyberpunk. Although, I won't lie, I did consider it. I did consider a bit of cyberpunk. Do you remember who it was? Yeah, it's a long time ago, Sim, you know? Memory fades away. I'm loving it, Dan. Loving it, mate. Thank you. For a long time, it was a dream of mine to get to the company, so I can't. You know? What can I say, man? Pardon me. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. How's work on your side? Oh no, I'm properly employed by TFL. Tim, I'm a customer service assistant, so member of staff who you would find close to the gate line, mostly assistant passengers, but a lot of safety critical duties as well. It is. It is. Thank you, man. You know what's wild? It's one of the most sought after jobs in London. For many reasons, the benefits are crazy. We've got the third best pension system, for example, behind government and Bank of England. And like obviously free travel and free travel for someone else as well. So my wife and I both get free travel all over London, bus, tram, train, whatever it is. Amazing benefits, but it's just impossible to get in. When we were doing my training, my trainer said that for every one of us that was there, 3 or 4 people didn't get in. For every one of us that got it, 3 or 4 people didn't. Which kind of really puts it into perspective. Unfortunately, we're not married, Dan, so I can only do so much. Thank you, Tim. The benefits here, ridiculous. So many staff members that I've spoken to have said that they initially came to like work for a period of time, you know, a couple months, a few years maybe, and have been working for like 25 plus years. Their health staff, it's mad. It's actually mad. And that's not even getting into the pay. It is like a government job, similar, yeah. Yeah, in terms of benefits, yeah. I don't think I'm going back to uni. Which is kind of annoying because I turned down a full-time offer from them for uni back in last February. And sometimes I think back on that decision with how the year went. I don't know if it was the right one. I know I've got my certificate now, so you know, it wasn't a waste of time entirely. But I was initially planning on just holding on to part-time because I was going to go back to uni, but now I don't know if I am. How much does it pay? If I was to do my position full-time, 44k. And to just be, for the most part, standing on the gate line, helping our customers here and there, probably a lot more than it warrants. Obviously, when poo hits the fan, that's when you kind of see what we get paid for, because yeah, things can go left very, very, very quickly, and you kind of need to be ready for anything. But for the most part, you're not gonna have to deal with an emergency of some sort. So yeah. No, if you're not silly with your money, that's definitely living wage in London. if you're sensible. For yourself. You can rent a place, have a car even though you don't need a car. A car's out of the question because you've got free travel. If you're a family man now, it's a little bit different. But I'm not going to be in the same position a year from now. Now, if I do get onto train operator, full-time train up, 71k. Go figure. Yeah, thank you, Dan. That's what it boils down to, really, isn't it? What feels right. Just to play TSW IRL, right? I've considered streaming the Bakerloo line with my uniform, but I don't know about that. What about Fortnite? What about Fortnite, Nabil? What about Fortnite? This turns out the trend I could do. What do you mean? Yeah, what Nerd said? What? Oh, hold on a second. I've got a clean record in TSW. If you can find me on my profile, oh yeah, a single crash, please go show me. Otherwise, I'm clean. That would indeed make Dommy very happy. Oh God, Tim. So you lot are just projecting yourselves onto me. I don't know why. I know Nerd's a stinky driver. You're crashing, you're spanning and derailing all over the gaff, and you lot are talking about me. How does that make any sense? I need to take a bathroom break real quick. Oh yeah, Dan. Yeah, part of the job, mate. Honestly, just getting, yeah, part of the job. Prepare the holiday train for service. Operate the train. Why do these sound so familiar? Hmm. I'm a worse driver than you. That's please stop it. Please stop it. Bro says Fortnite Neglector. That's a hell of a title. For 1,000 miles. Jeez. The clips don't lie. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what clips you're talking about. Why was it in German then? If I let the train accelerate by itself, can I go to the toilet and come back before it gets that red signal? Yeah. How we come to a stop? Oh my god, the alerter went off. I think I would have been good. I'd already set it. Or do I just have to wait now? The only thing that works is the dimmer. That's crazy. I'd have to go full break in and then... But I've gone through both now, so maybe it's just a matter of time. Yeah. Why are the brakes back? Why are the brakes on cutout? Or have they been like that the whole time? I'm just gonna restart. Sometimes I'll have you go into emergency. Well, we went far enough that the light went out for PCS open. So I thought we had cleared it. The knob to the right of the brake handle. Okay. Where is it? Nah, I don't think so. To be fair, it still says cutout. The red one is ATS. Oh, the red handle. No, but that's just a braking handle, though. Those are actually mad numbers, you know. Oh, the brake mode's in the right place, though. It's in passenger. I hadn't touched that. Hello, Steve. That's why I thought driving a 350. It still shows cut out. Yep. CSW for you, mate. Dubtail. I don't think so. Yeah, usually nerds, you change it via the screen, but the only buttons the only thing you can do on that screen is make it dimmer or brighter. Because that's what you want from a simulation, to be able to dim and brighten your in-cab screens. I need to get back into Roblox. No, whoa. Not get back into, but I need to give Roblox another try. I'll put it like that. I wonder if they're working on updating their Roblox title, or if they've just released it and then left it as it is and neglected it. They posted an update about it, right? I think during sometime in December, but it didn't seem like anything of any sort of magnitude. Well, they already have their Roblox title, Tim, so it's been done. Oh, just WS Fortnite. I mean, I don't think it's entirely dystopian to have a Thomas the Tank Engine skin on Fortnite. No, it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. They'll go where the money is, innit? And then they'll say that, oh, yeah, it's bringing in a new audience. How about you focus on bringing an audience of passionate train enthusiasts? How about that? Wouldn't that help to better shape the game? Isn't that who you're going for? Instead of just focusing on kids. Look up in the sky. Is this not what the US is like, Tim? I thought they got it spot on. I thought, you know what? This is what this is what I'm going to expect on my trip. That's how it usually goes. Like you'll get a new you'll get some newbies on the forum be like, oh, I'm new to the game. What DLC should I get? Oh, I'm new to the game. How does this work? Why does this happen? And then 6 months later, they're like, yeah, I understand why the vibe is what it is now. Probably gonna make a comeback onto the forums tonight. I use it to pass time at work. See what's new. I've been away for a while. Well, it's clearly making them more than enough money, Node. So, uh, I don't see that happening ever, man. Forums will have you banging your head against the nearest wall, Nabil. Just a warning. Go there, be entertained, but don't even attempt to reason with anyone there. Nobody sees anyone else's point of view. Nobody wants to understand anybody else's point of view. It's the same names. Every time you see an argument on the forums, it's the same names. Like, do you not have... Number one, do you not have anything better to do? Number two, do you not want better for yourself? Do you not respect yourself a bit more than that? Like cartoon villains like Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross back in the day. No, Rick Ross was a Birdman. It was Birdman that was always rubbing his hands. You just want to read. Yeah, Nabil, it will cause you harm to your brain. Go ahead, though. It will be entertaining to have you read that, but just understand it will do you more harm than good. Yeah, Tim, I used to go in there every day way back when. And I just stopped completely. It just got too much. Just reading the complete brain deadness that would be typed out. Am I hearing someone playing basketball? I can hear like a basketball bouncing. Was that coming through? Were you not hearing that? It's like someone bouncing a basketball in a court. That wasn't a sound alert, right? That was actually in the game. It's not abnormal to hear a basketball sounds from a basketball court inside your train cab when there's not even a basketball court inside. Not for TSW. But at least that kind of makes sense because of the environment, right? Stop the alert. What do you mean stop the alert, Nabil? It makes him alert. Well, technically, yeah, that's what it's meant to do, innit? It's the whole point of its existence. If chocolate bars were a currency, yeah, I'd be rich. I'm balling in chocolate. Don't ask why I've got so much. Yeah, everything's more forgiving than CFA. Everything is more forgiving than that. Nothing's better than my little brand. My little brand chocolate. Welcome back, Jackson. Nerd. You ain't got to school me, mate. I'm more than aware. Yeah, Sifa is actually very annoying. I'm sure it's hated IRL as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Same, nerd. Same. I haven't shown you how big my crisp packet is. No, I didn't watch. Ain't gonna find me on YouTube, kids. It's because I keep forgetting to change them. Like, it's been brought up to me like every day this week almost. I just keep forgetting to do anything about it. Jackson, what are you doing? What are you doing? Whopper. What about Whopper? Hey, Whopper or Big Mac? Let me see where you look. All right, mentally. Whopper or Big Mac? Nabil, make a poll, please. I'll tell you what, nerds. We went to a buffet yesterday, and in the dessert section, they had some sweets. They had fun. Put it that way. They had fun. I don't want to influence you lot, so I'm not going to say anything right now. But I do have my preference. That is a bargain, Jackson. Absolute bargain. No, they get spoiled. Has the poll been made? I'll vote as well. Listen, there's 7 of you in chat. I don't know why there's 3 votes. Everyone in chat has either had a Big Mac or a Whopper. Please vote. This is serious stuff here. If you're on YouTube, go on Twitch and vote. If you're on TikTok, go on Twitch and vote. It's paramount that you do so. Absolutely important. I thought I saw 98. Why did I think I saw a 90 plus limit? Where did 79 come from? Yeah, I've switched the numbers around in my head and I saw 97. Whoa, where did the 3 votes? It's 50-50 now. 3 votes each. So there's one person, one of you that's watching hasn't voted. You know yourself. You're sitting there and you know it's you. I voted big Whopper, yeah, for the exact reasons that Jackson wrote. Better meat, better grill taste. It actually tastes real, and I mean they use raw meat. Like I've worked. Burger King was my first ever job. I can vouch that they use they use raw meat, and the grilling process is like serious. So yeah, no denying taste. Am I going to pay Whopper prices though? Because Burger King is not cheap. Hell no. I haven't got a Big Mac for years anyway. When I go there, I'll either get like the special stuff they've got or a big tasty. Yeah. I usually get like the biggest thing they have. Is it expensive over there, Jackson? No, you got to remove the tomatoes, Tim. But that's the thing, though. If you like tomato in your burger, you're set. That's real cool. But miss me with that, man. And miss me with the mayo as well. No tomato, no mayo. Not a fan of mayo. Nasty taste, nasty consistency. Big Tasty. Big Tasty is like a huge burger. Not huge in American terms, but huge for like UK terms. Super nice. I forgot why they even put in it, but it's just super nice. You can have a Google. Have I tried England, Connor? I mean, yes, I've driven UK routes before. I guess you can see I've tried England. Open nearly €8. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you guys have similar prices to us then. I can't pay it, man. Oh, what's the chicken thing called again? Oh man, Chicken Royale. Oh, you lot, listen very, very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Listen very carefully. Next time you go to Burger King, get a Chicken Royale with cheese. Get a sweet chili dip. I'm sure they still do the same sweet chili they always have, the Heinz one. Get a sweet chili dip, the pot, and put the sweet chili inside. I think they even do sweet chili royale now. If they do sweet chili royale, even better, get that. But make sure it's got cheese in it as well. Before they made it official, me and my friend used to make it when we'd work together at Burger King. Oh my days. Sensational stuff. Sensational. Different gravy. Maybe in Germany, Jackson. Maybe in Germany, bro. But here, succulent. Textures like it's completely fine. Taste is amazing. You got the best pickles. I'm a bit of a pickle guy, you know. Won't lie. I know they had the best cheese bites, chili cheese bites. They were amazing. Teriyaki king. I've never had that in a bill. I can't even really have teriyaki anyway because of how they make it with sesame. It gets me sometimes. My lip. No, the Burger King chicken here, at least in the UK, is like I guess it's not even an argument. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I can say if you're saying it's nasty over there is that it's a different supply somehow. That's the only thing that I can accept. But if we're getting supplied the same, and you're saying it's nasty, I'm sorry. You as a food person, Jackson, no, it's not an opinion I can accept. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to give me another one. Chicken nuggets are never my first choice, but they're not too bad at Burger King, from what I remember. KFC is incredible. Yeah, KFC is incredible. Although it's fallen off a little bit in recent years, I'm not gonna lie, it has fallen off a little bit. Fibo seems to be a Dutch exclusive, Hank. I have never heard of it. But I'll bear that in mind for the time that I find myself in the Netherlands, which could be this year, actually. I have to give you a heads up. Yeah, no, it's Chicken Royale. That's what everyone's hating on for some reason. Chicken Royale. Only Nabil seems to be speaking with sensibility. Probably this year, Hank. Yeah. I get a ridiculous deal on Eurostar. So I want to make use of it. Good snack. So what do they do? Is it just your typical like burger and chips joint? Hungry Jacks. That sounds so American. It does, Hank. To Amsterdam, no? I'm sure it goes to Amsterdam. It's new. Or is it not complete yet? Machine fast. What does that mean? Machine fast food. Burger King not allowed there, nerd. Excuse me. What? Not again with these funny laws, man. Why is Burger King not allowed? Eurostar does go to Amsterdam. Not anymore. Okay, okay. I think it still does. Nabil's saying it does. Hank, you're saying not anymore. We need to have a look. Yeah, Tim. That was not the stream. That was not on your side. That was the game. That like 30 seconds or so was the game. At this point, there's no point even like mentioning it anymore. You guys see it. I don't need to say anything. There's nothing left for me to say. What the hell could have caused that? Oh boy. What could have caused it on Southeastern high speed? What could have caused it on Arosa line? What could have caused it on Great Western Express? I don't know, mate. You can still book from London. Okay, thank you, Nabil. That's confirmation, right? Sorry, Connor. I don't quite understand, mate. Wait, Burger King is not allowed in Australia due to copyright. Can you elaborate a little bit, please, nerd? It's temporary due to construction at Amsterdam. From Rotterdam to Amsterdam in 30 minutes. So what, are the trains being diverted to Rotterdam? Why is a car crossing a closed barrier, Tim? Many unanswered questions when it comes to TSW. Trademark conflict with the pre-existing Australian business. That is wild. I wonder how much money they turned down. It must have been a lot. Rotterdam's one stop before Amsterdam. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was silly to think now that I'm actually thinking properly about it, but I thought it was direct, like non-stop to Amsterdam. Don't let Metrolink see it, bro. The first week that the game came out, when all eyes were on it, it was happening. It was happening over and over and over on my streams. Oh, it is direct. I'm going to be going to a few places this year. Oh, the fillet of fish is so good. So good. That quality tartar sauce. Impeccable. It's a weird one, you know. I don't know how they've got it bang on. But they have. I'm not gonna lie, the cheese is usually a disappointment here in the UK on fillet of fish. They'll slap it on some weird angle for some reason. I don't know why they struggle with it. Like, they usually get it pretty decently well on other burgers, but when it comes to fillet of fish, and they'll just put it on, like, they'll just put it lopsided for whatever reason. You won't be keen on it, but so do I, you know, low key. Only because I haven't had it in a while. But I can't lie, yeah. With the Whopper, I can't eat it in a non-messy way. That's one thing I don't like about it. It's very messy. No matter how much you try to, like, squash it together, you get halfway through it if you're lucky, and then it all just, things start falling out of it. It just starts falling apart. Like, by the last few bites, you're eating the meat and the bread and whatever else completely separately. Who's got problems, Jackson? What's your what opposing opinion do you have now? Not sure, Hank. Haven't really thought about it yet. Need to talk about it a bit more with the missus, and then we can start making plans. Oof, 3 stories. Must be super expensive though. A pro Whopper eater. So how do you do it, Tim? Do you keep it in the bag? Do you like wrap the burger in the bag? His starters are not from your side, by the way. Of course, Nabil. Of course, bro. I mean, for the most part, nerd, if it's a chain, like KFC or, I don't know, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, it most likely will be quite similar. Oh, it's not very expensive. I'll take a look at it. Can't stop sliding over. Yeah, fair enough. I guess cool. If it works, it works. I don't have anything to say against that. But I like it naked. I like it nude. So I don't know. Maybe that's my problem. Utrecht. Macca's. We call it Mackey's here. No, Mackie D's. Mackie D. That's like the slang term for it here. Get into it. That's what I'm saying, Tim. If it's a Whopper, oh, brother, you gotta spend time with it. Then you take time with it. That's why I get annoyed when it becomes all messy. Nice one, nerd. Nice. Nah, Nabil, listen, mate. I'll say how it is. You know me. Call it for what it is. I think this is going to be the last one, boys. Still got 20 miles to go. Only because I'm working tonight and I need to set time to have a bit of a sleep. As well as, obviously, have dinner and stuff. Why are you already naked, nerds? I guess it probably is very warm where you are, though. I think you can be forgiven. Tim, you as well. Oh, no. How do I feel that I've got a couple of naked guys watching me? Well, no, but you don't have to eat there to call it whatever. Oh, 22 degrees is nice. That's a nice little... That's like the perfect spot. The bad word? What's the bad word? So your bollocks not freezing, Tim? Kings of the Clowns, Jesus Christ. My iPad's on 5% battery, it's not good. It's ridiculous now, isn't it? They're actually ridiculous. Like, there's no need. Like, you're looking around, right? And there's no need for them. They don't make sense. I know we shouldn't expect them to make sense, but, you know, and London to Brighton, you come into Victoria and you can say, oh, okay, there's a lot going on here. Frankfurt, you go into Frankfurt. Somewhat understandable. What is causing anything here? There's just nothing around but just 2D models. Shells. All of these houses are not furnished, they're empty. San Bernardo. Oh no, don't ever make a joke again. Oh, that one's hurt my head. You lot are having a stinker today with the jokes. I'm yet to hear a good joke today. Letting me down, man. The McDonald's Spinter, what? McD's plus Starbucks. Why? This is all because of Sim Graph and Unreal Engine. And remember, Unreal Engine was not made for train games. Don't ever forget that. And it's not like we've got a super busy timetable here. If I could get my RAM statistics up, I'll probably be using 40 gigabytes of RAM even though I've only got 32. You don't usually say that. And what do you mean life is wrong? What are you waffling about? This is a waffle. This is not a talking. Of course, Sim, they have to. They have to. It's wild to say that the engine you've used is not suitable or was not made for a train game, and yet you just continue hammering it down. The foundations are shaky and you keep building and building and building and building and building, and one day it's gonna collapse. At some point, they're gonna want to move to a later version of Unreal Engine, and then what? And then what? It was a nightmare for them last time. Now we've got like double or triple the DLCs. So now what? DJ Khaled did not teach you life is Roblox. Ain't no way. Maybe it's the Christmas lights, boys. It's the Christmas lights that are causing all our troubles. Oh, I need to come to a break. Whoops. Come to a break. I need to start breaking. The mods that are meant to make the game a much better experience. And they try. They do try. They do try. He has indeed, yes, he has indeed enlightened us. Yep. Can agree on that. Thank you, Ned. I'll take a look. Honestly, yeah, going to a buffet. It's just a dream, innit? Like, paid a pretty penny for it, though. Jesus, I was shocked. But you know what? I think we got our money's worth. Yeah, so while I was waiting for the set of courses of Evo release yesterday, I was watching Jimmy Broadbent's stream, and he had, I guess, an affiliate link to buy a set of courses of Evo from the set of courses website. I went to buy it, and it said there's no stock. Look at this! Look at this nonsense. That is about as silly as being told there is no stock of a digital item. A digital What do you mean you've got no stock? What do you mean you've got no stock? It's the next meeting later this year, probably. I'm not planning one immediately. I know I said I wanted them to be a month, once a month, but I'm going back on that. It's the most ridiculous thing. Like when you see it on like third party, like G2A and like those kind of websites, right? It kind of makes sense in it because people actually need to sell it themselves, right? It's not the website itself. But imagine Steam. Imagine you go to buy a game off Steam and it tells you, oh, the thing is out of stock. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I'm not a lord. I'll take king. I won't take lord. What else are you getting, Jackson? What, just a Whopper? You got to throw in some cheer. What do they even do these days? I don't even know what they do, you know. Lord WD. Adnan will do. Adnan will do just fine. I want to play Cyberpunk, man. Honestly, what is that? Like, I want to stream AC Evo as well. What is there to do but drive around the track and just race a couple of AI? How on earth do you get content from that? Also, please push my latest YouTube video, guys. I feel like it's got potential. It's a very simple and basic video, but it's one of those ones that has a lot of potential. You usually see those videos with like hundreds of thousands of views, so I hope I didn't upload it too late. But any share, mostly shares, I think would go a long way. What would be the first thing you do with $1 million? Tithe it to God. Give my 10%. That's the first thing I'd do with any money I get in my hands. I'd give my 10%. Nerd, are you dizzy, bro? You know what I mean? Why am I doing much of I start explaining to myself? You're going to throw food below your nose. I do like these eating analogies, Hank. I appreciate them. Bon appetit, my friend. Have a good rest of your Friday. The second thing. Second thing I'll do with it, with $1 million, I'd pay off like all my debts, like uni, like my uni, like what I owe for like university. I'd pay all of that. Pay off everything that needs paying off for both myself and my wife, and then yeah, that'll be the second thing. Pay off everything that needs to be paid off. Mostly university stuff, to be honest. F1 enjoys also see millionaires driving around the circle. No, that's NASCAR. I used to find it so funny when NASCAR fans would come at me for liking F1 when I used to watch it. Are you like? Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? You're driving at 200 miles an hour in a circle, and that's more enjoyable to you than a complex track that actually requires strategy and I was gonna say tic tacs and tactics. Like, is there like? Come on, man! Like, be real, be real. University stuff, but bro doesn't even study anymore. Right, bro doesn't study anymore. Bro still got university debt. He's buying 86 Civics here. You know what car I'd buy? You know what one of my dream cars is? A Mercedes 190e. Fell in love with them when I was younger, and I never fell out of love. And the thing is, luckily, they're not actually super expensive here. They're like, I think the last time I checked for them, which was about, well, 10 years ago, to be fair. But they were like 4 grand, 3-4 grand. I'd get it and just keep it clean. Give it a new look of paint for sure. Probably redo the interior if it's showing some wear. Yeah, just make it clean. Oh no, I know. I was waiting for Tim to get mad at me, but he hasn't, which I'm happy about. He was like, Waterloo, I lost my mind. Come on, Nabil, man. I'll be sitting in a mental institute. In 15, I'm assuming you live relatively close by, Jackson. And your order's pretty simple. Transformation would be diabolical indeed. I'd glow down. By a lot. 5-6 kilometers. 5-6 kilometers. What's that in miles? Like 2 something? 2 point something? That's not too bad. No, nothing, Tim. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Thoughts on an E30? Love them as well. Another vehicle that I fell in love with as a kid. There used to always be one near my block where I used to live. I used to always admire it, man. It was an M3 as well. Oh yeah, the onion rings out. You know what? All the side stuff at Burger King goes hard, to be honest. The onion rings are a banger. Undergraduate, yeah, pretty much. An American that said NASCAR sucks. No way, are my eyes deceiving me or what? That's incredible. Neither do I, Tim. Neither do I. That is a hell of a trench to the left. Jesus Christ, man, I'm falling in there. Oh no, but yeah, the 350 thing wasn't enough to make you uninstall it. I'm shocked. I thought it was long gone off your hard drive. A transplant. I wonder how long it's going to take them to get the fix out for West Coast Mainline. You know what, Nabil? I hear it. I hear it. That reminded me of Train Sim Classic. I just keep forgetting about that. I probably would have played that today if I just flipping remembered. Jackson, I hope I still have your list of routes that you wanted. I think I screenshotted them. Oh no, they'll definitely do it, nerd. Just a matter of, are they going to do it well? And how long is it going to take them? Why am I cancelled? What'd I do? Main Autobahn's a quaint little route. In all honesty, I actually don't get starters other than like this one and West Coast Mainline with the mod. I'm not a transphobe. You love Main Autobahn. Interesting. What do you love about it? It's a route that I can do like an A to B, but then I don't think I could even do the B to A. I like the 628 as well. I'm not a fan of single track. It's cute here and there, but I want to see action. I want to see other trains, other TOCs. The 628 was why I enjoyed the Ranta ramp so much. Like the route itself was okay, but it was quite. It was almost like it reminded me of oh my god. What's that route with the 363 and the other one? It begins with F. Finnentrop. The one that goes for Finnentrop. What route is that? I forgot. But whatever. It reminds me of that route. But yeah, it was a train that stood out for me. RSN, yeah, thank you. What is bro yapping about? It is faster these days, yeah. There's a timetable mod, like a modern day timetable mod. I forgot exactly what year it's set in. There's one for Autobahn and one for Main Autobahn, and they're both much faster today than what they were. Going by the mod, by the timetable mods, quite a bit of variety on Niditoban. Not sure about main Torban though. What are those trees doing on the left? Huh? What the hell? Parmendo is crazy. Same bug on Peninsula Corridor? No shot. Wireless trees. What is going on, man? What's going on? It's not related to a mod, is it? You're on PS5. So are you saying that you see it on Peninsula Corridor, or do you just know it to exist? Because I wonder if it's a mod that's causing it. Surely this can't be stock, right? Oh my god, you get this on console. I hate to use this word so much, but it's actually diabolical. Come on, man. It's depressing, isn't it? Actually depressing. What a way to end it. Phew. Bluetooth. there's no other word that fits best in the bill. No, feel free to clip it, mate. You've got my permission. Anyone that you lot want to raid? If not, there's a kid that's streaming. He looks like a kid. But bless him up. Let's raid this fella. He's got a funny name too. Right, if you're on YouTube or TikTok and you want to join the raid, please head over to Twitch. Otherwise, thank you all. Wait, no, he's streaming FIFA now. No, cancel the raid. He's streaming FIFA. Why you say... He's streaming FIFA. He messed up. He would have got raided. He lied. I think it's TSW5 and he's streaming FIFA. Why didn't just saying you stream FIFA get you a lot more views? Let's give D a raid. I haven't raided him in a while. Show him some love. It's been a minute. Delinquent. Delinquent. He's got 80 viewers as well, so he must be doing something right. Right. Have a lovely rest of your evening, my people. Thank you very much for joining me today. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next one, take care. Peace out.